How to use Slack. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can use Slack. So Slack is an amazing tool for team communication, and this is a tool that can boost your productivity. The best part about using Slack is that it is free and you are able to manage projects, collaborate, and integrate a lot of other applications for you to have efficient communications. You will see that there has been a 47% increase in productivity for teams using Slack. This makes sure that emails are never lost and you always have an easy way to communicate with your team. Not only that, but they also have different templates for project management, canvases, lists, as well as integrations such as workflow builders and other apps you can include. So let's get started with Slack. Now, if you don't have an account already on Slack, simply head on over to slack.com and then click on sign in or get started. Now, I want to sign in or create a new account. So I'm going to click on create a new account. And once I do that, I'm going to type in my email address that I want to use for work. Once you do that, you're going to click on continue and you will be sent a code on your email address that you want to access. So I'm just going to open up my email and I have this code that I'm just going to copy. I'm going to select this, copy that, go back into Slack, and we're going to type that in. Once we do that, we are able to get started on Slack. So whenever you're getting started, you want to click on create a new workspace because by default, your Slack account won't have any workspaces as of yet. Once you've done that, you're going to proceed with adding a name of your workspace. So for us, I want this to be called Spencer, and then I'm just going to click on next. Once I click on next, I am going to change my name. So this is going to be Lily Davis, and after that, I'm going to click on upload photo. Now, I always recommend that you do upload photos whenever you're using Slack because it makes your profile look far more professional when you have a photo added. I'm just going to add a photo of a model, but I recommend you add your own photos. And I'm just going to click on open. And once we do that, we're just going to wait for this to be opened up. And I'm just going to select a smaller area if I can. Yeah, I won't be able to do that. So I'm just going to select this, which has been deselected for some reason. I'm gonna have to reselect this, and then we're just gonna proceed on to our next step, which is going to be setting up our workspace. Now I'm just gonna click on save, and once I've clicked on save, we can move towards our next step, which is going to be adding our colleagues. Now you can just copy an invitation link and then send it to your team members, or you can add them via email. You can also skip this step and then invite them later on when you've set everything up. Now, you're going to enter anything, a project, campaign, or deal that you're working on right now. This is going to be your first channel on Slack, and Slack is categorized for communication in a way that your channels can handle different topics. For example, Spencer is, let's say, a video production team. So for this, I'm working on different projects, and one project is the Mint Margarito. Let's say that's the brand we're working with. So I'm gonna just click on next. And once we've done that, we're just gonna start with the free version. We can also choose to upgrade on Slack. But just like this, we have a free trial and more. And you guys can see on the left, we have channels. Now, under channels, it has All Spencer. Now, by All Spencer, this is a channel that everyone is added to by default. And you can add automation messages, you can add announcement or updates or company news, and more. Then you have a channel that is created by default for social events. So if you have coffee breaks or any type of, fun activities, usually you want to open this channel up and you can rename this to something that suits your team. For example, this might be coffee break and or whatever you might want to call this. However, if your company is super professional, then you can leave this channel, and once you leave a channel, it will be removed because you're the only member in it. So now we only have two channels in our Slack workspace called Spencer, which is our brand name. Now we can proceed with adding hashtag, and we can, type in hashtag and add announcements related to a particular board in our All Spencer tab as well. Within that, you can click on the plus icon on the top and include a canvas, a list, a workflow, or a bookmark. For example, if I go on to Mint Margarito, I can click on Add Canvas and I can add a channel overview or a summary. This can usually be something along the lines of a project mission, or this could be basic SOPs or basic guidelines to work on the project. You can also add lists. So, lists are also a paid feature. And with lists, you're able to integrate tasks into your communication as well. Then on the top left, you have huddles. Huddles are going to allow you to instantly connect with audio or video. Personally, this is not something I use often, so I don't usually start huddles, but you can invite team members manually or you can start a huddle in a channel as well. Then you have threads, and threads are replies to individual messages. For example, in my Mint Margarita, we have a new ad campaign is requested by the restaurant like this. And after that, if someone clicks on this and clicks on reply and replies in the form of a thread, it's not sent as a new message, but it's only sent as a reply. Then after that, we can also choose to react. So usually you can add things like a simple react like completed or a nicely done or a taking a look react. And this helps team members in reacting and providing you with instant responses. Now, if you click on the settings of each individual message, you can forward it, save it for later, turn off notifications for replies, remind me about this. So let's say I want to be reminded tomorrow about this. And then after that, you can also pin it to the channel. Usually announcements or basic rules are pinned. Then below that, we can proceed with adding new channels. Now, not only that, but you also have a DMs tab. Then below that, you're going to have an activities tab. Then you have a later tab where you can save important messages. And then you have more. Now, in your more section, you're able to connect externally to other Slack members. You also have files that you can upload and you will be able to keep track of them all in one simple tab. Then you also have canvases and automations. Automations can be as simple as getting a scheduled message for a meeting or getting a notification for a new message, or it can also include things like your project managers. You can integrate your project managers and get notifications whenever anything is moved in your project. And just like that, you can get started with Slack. Now, the best part is that Slack for free hosts 90 days of message history with 10 app integrations for free and also allows one-on-one audio and video meetings. Then on the Pro version, which is currently 50% off for the first 3 months, you're able to get for only $4.38 unlimited message histories, app integrations, one workspace, unlimited workflows, and collaborate on lists and documents. Then you have your Business Plus version at $15 a month with unlimited integrations, group audio and video meetings, including data exports as well. And then we have our Enterprise version, which is for larger teams. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below.